Hello my YouTube tribe, how are you? This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot, bringing you your general reading for September. Okay. First of all, I would like to apologize for my little hiatus there. I took some time off to enjoy the rest of the summer. I was feeling a little tired. What with the Mars had been retrograde for several months. That's a planet of energy and drive. And also Saturn had been retrograde for, I don't know, for about 5 or 6 months. And Saturn is my ruling planet. So with both Mars and Saturn retrograde, I definitely felt, felt the difference. So yeah, I haven't uploaded anything for probably a good 6 weeks, maybe even 2 months. I wasn't checking, okay? I was enjoying my time out for me. I do apologize though, and I hope I haven't lost too many of you as a consequence, because I know YouTube is insatiable. People can move on very quickly, but I know my limitations. So those of you that have hang on in there with me, thank you. I appreciate your support. And those of you that still ordered personal readings from me, even when I wasn't uploaded, thank you so much. Okay, and please, if you haven't subscribed, continue to subscribe, like, and comment at the bottom of this video, okay? So I'm not going to waffle on for too long. Let's see if we can get through the summary of the planetary influences quickly. And if one of you could timestamp where the tarot reading actually starts in the comments below, that would be very helpful. Thank you. So Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, so the areas of, okay, first of all, let me say this is for all the signs. Mercury went direct a couple of days ago. No, sorry, not Mercury, even though Mercury is direct. Mars, a planet of energy and drive and motivation, went direct after a couple of months, a couple of days ago. So a lot of us should be feeling some relief, shouldn't be feeling so tired. You know, it's like everything you do is like pulling teeth. This energy should lighten up, okay? And together with Saturn retrograde, Saturn is a planet of responsibility, integrity, karma, walking your talk. It's a planet of where Saturn will challenge you, or challenge us if we're not being in our integrity and walking our talk, okay? Yeah, Saturn is sort of like a little bit of a taskmaster, but also a little bit like giving us tough love, you know, to help us grow and to not keep repeating the same mistakes and, you know, and patterns that don't serve us. So let me move through this. Okay, so Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, for also Mercury, your ruling planet, is also moving direct, so that's great for you. That's a planet of communication, okay? And then we have a new moon in Virgo, or we had a new moon in Virgo on September the 9th. That's also in your 4th house of home and personal space, domestic relationships, family, that type of thing. And Virgo is about clarity. Virgo doesn't like clutter, okay? So you Geminis may be feeling that you need to get more organized at home, you know, declutter your personal space, even do a physical body cleanse. You may be paying more attention to your health and those things that you might need to do to incorporate into your daily routine that will help you to be more healthy and energetic and have more clarity, okay? Like exercising or yoga, Zumba, jogging, hiking, whatever the case may be. You may change your diet, have more of a healthy diet, okay? But Gemini, you were definitely, all of us actually under this new moon will be thinking about, we have more clarity to prioritize and be organized, okay? Another thing that I would like to say, this energy for all the signs, the new moon in Virgo is also going to bring because of the grand trine, that with Earth trine that we have, that I'm not going to go into too much. Right after the new moon in Virgo, which was on September the 9th, this is a good time to give your ideas legs, or your goals or your dreams, give them legs so that, you know, they can actually manifest. So take action. Mars going direct is about being proactive and taking actions on those things that you want to manifest in your life. And the best time to do that this month, September, and probably for the rest of the year, is right after the new moon and before the full moon, because the full moon is about culmination. Okay, so from now to the next 2 weeks is a good time to, this isn't a time of research anymore and doing your due diligence and all of that. Now is a time, you've done your due diligence, you've done your reevaluation. Now is a time to give your ideas legs. Take action on those ideas and goals that you had. Put them in motion, especially with Mars direct right now, because it will support you. Okay, and anything to do with communication, contracts, that type of thing, because Mercury is your ruling sign, especially for you, Gemini. It's direct, it will support you in those things, okay? If you're writing, you may be writing a thesis, you may be publishing a book, okay? Okay, let's move on. Also highlighted is your 5th house. So your 5th house is more about light-hearted relationships, romance, enjoying yourself more, being more creative. It's about children, maybe having more fun time with children, or creative endeavors like starting a new business, or putting more focus on your business, okay? And or new project, whatever that is. And also you have Venus and Jupiter in your 6th house of daily work and health, service to others, giving back, okay? So Venus and Jupiter is beautiful because it really brings a beautiful, harmonious, peaceful energy with it. And Venus is about beauty and what you feel is beautiful. Okay, it's in your 6th house of daily work, health, giving back to others. And Jupiter is also about expansion. So there may be some areas in your daily routine or your physical well-being, giving back to others that you may have already started and you want to expand on, okay? And then on the 24th of September, so Mars went direct on September the 9th. That's on September the 11th in your 9th house. So you may be pushing forward with travel plans. You may be traveling, Gemini, and that travel could involve an international destination where you may be dealing with people with different cultures, or you may meet somebody. You may not travel, but you may meet somebody from a different culture or a different country. Okay, you may be going back to school. And this is also publishing. You may be publishing something and just expanding your horizons in general. On the 24th of September, we have a full moon. Full moon is about culminations, completions. There's a full moon in Aries. And when I think about Aries, I think about the Emperor in the Tarot. Aries is also about the I am. It's about you. It's about the higher perspective of you, okay? The best you. And the Emperor and Aries is also about standing in your personal power, and the Emperor also obviously has an empire. And the emperor usually rules in a way that's very fair. The emperor will put his or her, because it's not gender specific, subjects first, their well-being first, okay? However, this is turning up in your 11th house, so you may be taking more control or empowering yourself in your social circles. Okay, your friendships, people that you feel a oneness with, or like-minded people, your tribe, network. You may be standing in your power as a leader, because the emperor is a leader, okay? The emperor also has his territory or her territory, so you may even feel that you may need to set boundaries. You know, you may be expanding your territory within your social circles, but at the same time setting boundaries to be very particular with who you let into your circles, okay? Because also at this full moon we have Saturn in Capricorn, which is about integrity and testing and stretching. We've got Uranus in Taurus, where some of you may be reflecting on areas that are just, you just feel too restricted. There could be your values or your belief systems that are too limiting for you. You may be evaluating those. And then at the same time, we have a transit from Chiron. Chiron is not a planet, I believe it's an asteroid, but regardless, the influence of Chiron is going to be in Scorpio. So there may be some feelings, some emotions, some painful emotions, or emerging and surfacing, or memories emerging that go way back, okay, maybe even from your childhood, that may make you feel a little uncomfortable. However, we can't solve things or resolve things that remain suppressed or in the dark. They have to be brought to the light, so that there is an awareness and a consciousness around that unresolved situation. And then you can start working on, what do I do to get past this? What do I do to heal this, okay? The regrettable thing though is that when these feelings emerge, they don't come up like a rose garden, okay? Unless we're allowing them to, we're planning and allowing them to, a space for them to come up consciously, but usually they don't. They come up in a way that we project. And what we project is then like a boomerang comes back to us. And so sometimes it comes up in a negative way, but come up it must. And in the long term, if we're aware of what's happening, you know, we can try to address those feelings in a way that we can start to heal and put them to rest, okay? And hopefully we don't piss too many people off in the process. All right, yeah, I know how that is. I've been there. Okay, so with Saturn here as well, so it's very karmic. So basically, karma just means cause and effect. So an action is going to bring a reaction, okay? So, and how we respond to those reactions is shows us whether we've grown or whether we're going to keep repeating and recycling the same patterns over and over. And Saturn is, and this is going to be in a deep area of your psyche, in your parts of yourself, in your psychology, in your areas of intimacy. So you may be looking at evaluating, well, who can I trust? Who can I really trust? Okay, who's got my back? Who's really there for me? Who is authentic? Okay. And like I said, Saturn is a bit of a taskmaster and can be a little bit like that teacher you had at school that you hated when you were going through your class. But then when you passed your class and you came out with A's, you realized that it was because of your teacher's tough love that challenged you. Okay, that you were able to learn and challenge yourself to bring forth the best effort that you could to get those A's. Okay, Saturn is a little bit like that. Not nice when you're going through it, but definitely brings the results we want. Okay, I'm wrapping that up here. I don't want to waffle on too long. Let me see how long I've been talking. Hold on. Ah, not too bad. Only 9 minutes. Good, I'm getting better at being more concise. Okay, Gemini. Sun, moon, and rising. Let's get going here. Okay, I'm going to do the Celtic cross spread today, and please don't talk about my nails. They need redoing. I haven't had time. I'm a busy woman. So I'm going to try and hide them from the camera as best as I can. Okay, so and then now, because I've talked about my nails, everybody's like put their face in the camera trying to look at my crappy nails. Okay, so in the center of your reading we have the Queen of Pentacles. That is a great card to have in the center of your reading. So this is very significant to the reading. This is the energy that is in your life right now, or maybe some questions you have or something you're working on. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very resourceful, very reliable, very loyal. They can wear 10 hats, okay, and do everything well. So they could be a mother, they could be a business person, they could be a career woman, they could be in school, all at the same time, but they're holding it down, okay? And they still are bringing the nurturing and love to their home and their family. They are performing well on their business or their jobs, their careers. And they're usually pretty good with money as well, in investing their money or using their money wisely so that you can live comfortably, okay? And crossing that, challenging that, we have the Six of Swords, okay? I'm not sure why, Gemini. Now the Six of Swords is your challenge. So this is a card you can see this person, individual, I'm not going to say woman because it's not gender specific, is in a boat going from one place to another place. So behind you can see there are choppy waters behind her, but the waters in front are more peaceful. So this can be in your mind, Gemini, or you could actually physically be moving or physically be traveling. And do you remember, or wanting to travel, because this is in your challenge position. Okay, so there may be something around this move, this progress, this travel, this trip, or change in mental state that may be a challenge for you at this time. And do you remember I did mention that your 9th house of travel was highlighted in your area of, you know, planetary influences. In your foundation, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is someone, for some reason you may be feeling that you don't have enough. There is a sense of lack with this card. It might be financial, it might be emotional. You're kind of feeling out in the cold somehow. Okay, and not being supported or not asking for support. And in your recent past, you have the Lovers in reverse. So you may have been feeling out in the cold or feeling lack of somehow because there was a breakdown in a significant relationship, okay? If this is to do with money, it could have something to do, or your foundation. It could have something to do with a supervisor, a co-worker, or your work. There was some imbalance or breakdown or disharmony in where you make your money or derive your money or your finances that's making you feel a little lacking, okay, like you don't have enough. Because you have the 6 of Swords, the travel card, or mentally moving from, you know, know, from choppy waters to a more peaceful place, either within your mind or going on a trip or a journey. This misalignment, this breakdown, it was a significant choice maybe that you had to make, and maybe you didn't make it, didn't want to make it, I don't know. But this is either a significant relationship where there's been a breakdown, or a significant decision that you had to make with regard to a relationship, or with regard to travel, or with regard to moving from mentally, your perspective mentally, from a negative place to a positive place. It may have something to do with, like I said, a significant decision or relationship with somebody. And crowning you have the 10 of Pentacles. So you have a lot of Pentacles in here. So whatever this breakdown or decision or something that you had to make that was in the recent past a bit out of whack, it does have something to do with your foundation, your material foundation, your physical foundation, your health, your income, legacy maybe. But it's something of value, huge value to you, whatever it is. And with that, you have that with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles all in a row. So you have been feeling some type of loss of some kind. You may have even felt that your foundation has been shaken a little bit. There's some type of loss in your foundation, or your money, your income, something you value that brings you stability, wholesomeness, prosperity, abundance, whether that's emotionally, financially, physically, I don't know. Okay, in your near future, you have the Chariot. So this is a great card to have, because this is Mars in Cancer. So this is someone that's moving forward, pummeling forward, okay? Their eye is on the prize. And with this Chariot card and the Six of Swords, absolutely, I think you're going to travel, or you're thinking about traveling, or the challenge. What was challenging you had something to do with traveling or a trip, or just changing your mental state of mind to a more positive place. Okay, traveling in your mind. But it's positive, you're moving forward. Like I said, with all these Pentacles here, it could have something to do with something you value. It's very valuable to you. It has something to do with your foundation that makes you feel stable and grounded, abundant, resourceful. Okay. This is how you see yourself. Go, Gemini. Yes, this is the Empress. Okay, you have a lot of earth here. So you're definitely moving towards feeling more grounded, more stable, more rooted in your body, with good health, your family, anything, beauty, anything that you think's beautiful, anything that you put value on, anything that makes you feel, lends to your feeling wholesome and grounded and abundant and rooted. Okay. Some of you, not all of you, some of you may find out you're pregnant too. Okay. Sorry for those of you that don't want to hear that, but like I said, you know, thousands of people watch this video. This is just a general collective video, so this is not going to be for all of you. Just take out of it what applies and leave the rest. And if you want a video that's where I can pick up on your personal energy, please feel free to order a reading with me. Okay, so in your environment you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I need to step up my speed here. That was my timer going off. So the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. You've got so many Pentacles in here. In a way, it's not surprising because we've got the new moon in Virgo, which is Earth. We have a grand trine in Earth, in all the Earth signs there that make a grand trine. So it looks as though you really are tapping into this Earth energy, which is good. However, this is in reverse. So it looks as though in your home environment, there is a block somewhere. Your home environment, in your energy, in your work, in your school, in your environment somewhere, there is a block where you have a goal, you have a plan, but somehow you're not moving forward, or someone around you is not moving forward. They're at a standstill, or some situation that you had planned in the works is at a standstill. Because the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a complete opposite of the Chariot. So this is in your environment. The Chariot and the Six of Swords are cards that are moving forward. They're being proactive. The energy is moving forward. You have a tailwind, okay? So this is in your environment. So I think I'll go out on a limb and say that whatever was blocking you in your environment, that energy is going to get freed up and you will move forward, okay? Like I said, some of you may be traveling or may want to travel. And if it's not physically moving or traveling, it will free up your mental space where you will be more positive, be more clear about what direction you want to go into, what your intentions are. Your thoughts will line up. You won't be scattered and all over the place. It will line up and you will start moving forward in that direction, okay? So your hopes and fears, you have the King of Cups in reverse. So the cups are water signs. So this is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So you have a lot of earth here. So all the earth, that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You've got water here, Cancer. You've got Sagittarius over here, and you've got one air sign, which is Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius. But you have a lot of earth, okay? So the King of Cups in your hopes and fears. So what is this, Gemini? Usually upright. This is an energy or someone, I'm trying to hide my nails, energy or someone who is emotionally available, emotionally stable, emotionally open. They're very helpful, very affectionate, very loving. They're very even-tempered, even-keeled, a lot of support. It's in reverse. This is in your hopes and fears. This is an older, mature energy, so this can be a father figure, it can be a good friend, it can be an uncle, it can be, but like I said, this is just the energy. It's a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male, okay? And the King of Cups usually is the softer of the masculine energies, even if it's a female energy, okay? Even if it's a female that is exuding this energy, because it is a cups, it would be softer than, for example, a female exuding the King of Swords in reverse, or one of the other signs, yeah? But this person is usually very caring, very loving, very supportive, but this energy is on its head. So this can mean that the person is either withholding their affection, withholding their love, or they may be emotionally out of control, or they might be a bit depressed, they might be manipulative. I don't know what that is, Gemini. You can let me know what that is for you. okay? But this is your hopes and fears. So because it's your hopes and fears, it doesn't mean that this is going to happen. But this is what you're fearing. This energy or this person is going to be like that, or you are going to have this energy and project that energy, okay? But this energy is a bit off. That's all I can tell you. Whoever it is, whatever it is, it's off. It's out of balance. It's emotionally out of sorts there. It's either someone is withholding their emotions or affections, or their emotions are out of kilter. They may be angry. They may be manipulative. Or they may be just a little withdrawn, a little depressed, okay? So the outcome, that's not a bad card. It's another Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles here. So whatever is going on and highlighted for you, which goes back to the planetary summary that I told you at the beginning of this. Do you remember I told you about your 4th house of home, foundation, and domestic situations? It's going to be highlighted this month. Your personal space. So it's about decluttering and getting organized, cleansing, prioritizing, and anything that's not healthy, try and get it into a more healthy state, whatever that means to you. But it has a lot to do with your foundation, your body, physically, anything that keeps you grounded, you know, your home, your personal space. So here we have the 8 of Pentacles coming back to the reading. So you're going to have to work hard at something, or you're going to have to be working hard at something. It's either going to be working on your foundation, okay, to declutter your body, your mind, your home, your finances, to get that back so that you can move forward. Or it can be something emotional that's going on that needs to be healed or cleared up, something emotional, okay? And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands in reverse. So yeah, there is definitely, the King of Wands reverse is not nice at all. This is someone that can be kind of my way or the highway. They can be kind of very angry, okay? You also have the 5 of Wands in reverse, so it looks as though somebody here may just agree to disagree, okay? But with the 4 of Cups in reverse, you have to be careful you don't miss an opportunity. But whatever opportunity it is you thought you missed, it may come back around, okay? Because you're moving forward here. You're definitely moving forward. Okay, Gemini, so let's move on here. Look what I've got. I've got new cards, a loving words from Jesus. Isn't that nice? Loving words from Jesus. So these are scriptures out of the Bible, words that Jesus have said, okay, that are in the Bible. So this is from Doreen Virtue, from Hay House. All of these cards are from Hay House, most of them anyway. And you can, if anyone wants to purchase any of the cards I use, you can go to my website and purchase them directly from, you know, click on the link on my website. It will take you to the Hay House catalog of all their products. They have a lot of holistic products and books and spiritual books, alternative spirituality. Check it out. Go over there and check it out. It's amazing. They also have a radio station, Hay House Radio. You could also subscribe to that. It's not much per year. But for those people interested in the esoteric and the healing arts, you know, holistic healing and anything spiritual, you will find it interesting. Anyway, and any of you that want to publish books, self-help books, you could go over there and have a look, because Hay House publishes self-help books as well. The speakers on their program, they have all published books through Hay House, and they're very, very well-known speakers. Okay, that was how Doreen Virtue started out. Okay, Wayne Dyer. Hay House didn't launch Deepak. Deepak was already well known before, but he's been on there. Jan Van Zandt, Beckwith, a lot of people. Okay, now let me stop running my mouth. According to your faith, be it done unto you. Matthew 9:29. So you can meditate on that, Gemini. According to your faith, be it done unto you. According to your faith, be it done unto you. Okay? So here you can see this is your faith here, where you're moving forward mentally. You're moving out of that negative, doubtful space, lack of faith space, and you're moving towards faith. You're moving towards peace. You're moving towards being in a better space so that you can realize your goals. Okay? According to your faith, be it unto you. Those are the loving words of Jesus. All right. So these are cards from Sandra Ann Taylor's Energy Oracle cards. These are the ones I use every month. So let's see what the angels are saying. Archangel Michael, all those guys. What's going on with our chakras? Yes, indeed. You have the sun. Yes. This is a card of Leo, but you have the sun, Gemini. It's your time to shine. Okay? And stand in your personal power, your truth. You're going to feel inspired. Okay? You'll feel revitalized, full of energy. You'll be lucky, prosperous at this time. So let's see what the book says about that, and we'll do a little affirmation to close this out. Let's hope we've done this on one video. I don't think it's gone into a second video yet, but if it has, just look for it, okay? New beginnings, Gemini, and great creativity. New beginnings. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing, all this earth energy is very nurturing, okay? A new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration. There is a glare here. I hope you like my music in the background. It's very relaxing. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination or the completion of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oops, sorry. The Empress. Remember I said to you, some of you may find out you're pregnant. If any of you find out you're pregnant, email me. Leave a comment below, because